Well, hello Libra, and welcome to your 5-minute tarot forecast for the month of March 2019. This is going to be a 4 card reading. The first card here is about your love life. Second card is about your career. Third card's about your money. And then there's this card here that we're going to read just kind of as an overall perspective on your month. Um, so, starting with this love card, in the month of March, it looks like there is kind of, I don't know, I guess it's just that you've gone through something and you've come out sort of victorious, but you've sort of had to fight to get it. Where love is concerned, I don't know if it's that you and maybe your partner have gone through a tough time and you really, really had to fight to kind of hold your own. But it seems like perhaps you've uh, ended up maybe hurting someone in the process, and possibly even hurting yourself. This card here, this uh, of swords, it really bothers me because, as you can see, the gentleman here, he's sort of looking behind him to make sure his enemies are not coming back. I don't know if it's that you've had to struggle to get out of a relationship, or that there was something that you had to do in order to ensure that the right kind of change would come into your life where love is concerned. But the month of March, I don't know if it's that you need to make things right with someone, or maybe you need to make peace with yourself. The month of March is going to be a space in which you really reach out and take care of some loose ends that maybe need to be tied up. Libra, the Ten of Swords, where your career is concerned. This card is telling me that there's a change that you have wanted to make with your career, and perhaps you've been afraid to make that change because you have not wanted to leave the old thing behind. Maybe it's time to find another job, or maybe you're in a business that's not working out and you're worried that you might have to go back to traditional work. Whatever career situation you're in right now, if you've been feeling like a transition is coming and you've been afraid to make it, this card is telling you have to go on and do it. The situation you're in now is over. It is done. It's a wrap. It's time to move on when it comes to your career. Your money, this High Priestess card, this is a card about deep divine wisdom and sort of hidden divine secrets, and sort of tapping into the deepest part of your intuition. I think it's interesting that that's next to the career card. Maybe it's that your intuition is telling you that there is a prosperous place for you to get into in terms of maybe starting a new business or going for a new job. The old thing is not working, and your blessing, your monetary change, the thing you've been looking for in terms of going and getting the money you need, that thing is just waiting there for you. It's waiting on you to pick up and take it and run with it. Your overall card for the month of March is the Three of Wands. And this card seems like it's telling you that it's time to look forward to new horizons. This card it features a gentleman sort of looking into a barren land. He's a traveler, and perhaps it's time for him to take a step forward, but he's afraid to, because what he sees in front of him is not what he'd like to be seeing at this stage in the journey. When you're getting ready to move forward, you want to see lush gardens and rivers and streams, and this man here, he's not seeing any of that. But I have to tell you, when it's time to move, it's time to move. Perhaps this card is telling us, okay, listen, it's time for you to make some changes in your relationship and perhaps the way that you've been dealing with people. It's time for you to think about making a change in terms of your career, and possibly even starting something new. And when you make these changes, you may not see the kind of results you're looking for immediately, but those results will come later. You have to start somewhere. So March feels like a season of change for you, Libra. And if you will just embrace that change and not be afraid, I'm sure you will be perfectly happy with where you end up in the long run. And so that's going to conclude my 5-minute tarot forecast for you, Libra. And I just want to let you know that if you're looking for a personalized reading, I welcome you to come to my website. It's www. Wonderfultarot.com. And when you come to that website, you'll see that I have readings available, including a spring solstice reading, 12-card reading, 5 questions for $27. I also welcome you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also subscribe to my newsletter, the link for which is in the description box. Thanks so much for watching and have a blessed month. Goodbye.